scared the shit out of this old lady one time.
Just rolling around Ollies, having a good time.
Yeah, super like food drunk and high. It's like we would eat so much we'd be like food drunk. We'd be silly.
Yeah.
And full.
Is Ollie's a regional store? Do you know, or is that a nation?
I'm pretty sure that's nationwide. Pretty sure Ollie's is everywhere.
Dude, I don't even know what is in an Ollies, man.
Yeah, but the Ollies you're speaking about the old, the one that looks like a castle, right?
Yeah.
It used to be Children's Palace.
Oh, I didn't know
was
that.
A toy store. It's like KB, KB toys.
Yeah, I remember KB.
It was like maybe like a generic local Toys R Us, like called Children's Palace, and it was in that castle.
I do remember that castle thing.
So yeah, our Ollies. So when I saw Ollies for the second time,
it wasn't a castle.
It was not in a castle. Not as impressive. Let me tell you.
Oh, that's so funny.
I was like, oh yeah, I guess they're not all in castles.
Yeah, dude. It looks like fucking like Dutch Wonderland or some shit.
Yeah.
It's fucking huge.
Yeah. But it's a random stuff store, kind of. There's books.
Oh, they got
There's
carpets.
like floor tiles. There's carpets. There's headphones. Anything.
Chris would go in there because he by the castle one is the place that he worked selling glasses.
Oh, okay.
So he would just come home sometimes and have like just bargains. He'd be like, I got these like coloring books for the kids, like it was $2 or whatever, or just like little things.
Mm-hmm.
I do remember going to get glasses. Not me, but the girl I was dating at the time. That was the first time I saw Chris at work.
Yes.
Just imagine plopping Chris at work, and he's just. You walk in, he's the first person you hear.
Yes.
He's like 30 feet away.
Oh, yeah.
I would have loved it, because I just recently went to see an optometrist, or went to a place.
Right.
Oh, yeah,
and got
right.
my eyes checked.
Like, shit, I wish I had a friend.
I thought you were going to come in with glasses.
No, they don't come until probably the end of next week. It's like a mild optional prescription.
What kind of frames, dude?
Basically similar to his.
Do drummers even wear glasses?
I can't. I'm not gonna wear glasses and play drums.
Yeah.
No way.
You don't get a strap like
you only need to see
Yeah, I'm not doing that. So yeah,
it's not like you need to see.
You should get prescription fucking swimming goggles, bro. Just wear those.
What, like be Kenny Arnoff?
I don't know who that is.
That Smashing Pumpkins, I think. I don't remember.
Oh, did he wear those?
That's funny.
No, that's not Kenny Arnoff. What is he in? I don't remember what he
fucked up. Jamie, look it up.
Yeah, Jamie, look it up. He's a drummer.
Oh, yeah.
And he would wear like that sort of.
Yeah. I guess you don't need it drumming.
No, I don't need it.
I guess I don't technically need it when I play. I don't know if you remember, but in early times with the band, I would take them off when we played.
Oh yeah.
But I just leave them on.
You leave them on now. Yeah, that makes sense.
It's fine. The dude said that I still technically have 20/20 vision. I'm just like losing some distance sight of like letters and stuff. So it's like it's hard for me to read something that's small letters and far away.
Yeah. Sounds like average, normal.
Yeah, it's been a bitch when I'm playing video games and when I'm driving.
Right. Yeah.
So I'm just gonna wear it. I mean, I might wear it to get used to it a lot.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I like glasses. I'm cool with wearing glasses. I'll be handsome. My wife will think it's hot.
Handsome.
Dude,
my wife will think it's hot.
I remember when my brother got glasses as a kid, and I was like so fucking jealous, dude.
That is funny.
That's how it is.
My ex-wife was like that. She's always jealous that I had glasses. And let me tell you, when you have glasses, when you have to have them,
you're like
you don't like it at
right,
first.
Exactly.
And then it becomes very just natural that it's not even. I don't feel good about it.
Dude, it's so true. But I mean, and then
I do have to wear an extra thing on my. It's like having to wear a hat all the time.
No, it's so true.
But at the same time, though, I think that's like part of what sort of like draws people to like want them in a way is that they are like another accessory.
It's an accessory.
100%.
You know what I mean?
That's what I thought.
Yeah, it's like, oh, cool. I can like get different kinds of glasses. Yeah. And I gotta wear them all the time.
There's this new service I saw. I forget what they're called, but they basically send you these clear frames, and then you get these toppers that
Mandy has that
on top.
Mandy has that.
And
They're
it's crazy. So then you keep so you can basically have she was just like switching out her toppers from the normal pair of glasses.
Yeah.
So they're just like all like fit right on top of it.
Well, and they have sunglass
peel off your
attachments.
Yeah, they're like magnetic.
Yeah, they're magnetic. They just clip right on.
That's dope.
But it doesn't look like it's like it's not. It's so small thin that it goes on.
It's like thin and small.
Oh
so
yeah,
I might do that. It was like $60.
Mandy has them. They're great.
Yeah.
They have sunglass attachments on them too, so you can just pull a little throw them right on your glasses, and then now you have UV protection.
See, because I have to have two
Does she
separate
change
pairs
them
of
with her
glasses.
outfits and shit?
Yeah.
Because that's Danica. It sounds like something Danica would do.
She has
wears
like
glasses?
Like sunglasses.
Oh, yeah.
Prescription.
She would love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She has like some seasonal ones. She got like Christmas ones and Halloween ones.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, exactly. Like seasonal ones. You can get ones for like your favorite sports teams.
Yep.
Fuck, we should be getting paid for this right now.
Yeah, right.
Doing a commercial for these fuckers. I guess we didn't say the name, but
Dude, no,
it's a good technology.
It's true. I don't remember the name, but I'm definitely getting them.
I'm
also.
gonna probably
what
check
is,
it out.
You said you don't. Oh, you don't remember the name.
I don't know the name.
I can look it up.
Afterwards.
It's in my history. I mean, you know, because maybe actually.
Well, I don't know
purchase
the
them.
name. I could text her and ask.
Well,
but I
no,
don't.
not right now. But I'm just saying, it's not lost knowledge.
Oh, it's not. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna be getting them, Mandy. I'm gonna be getting those.
That's gonna
too.
be your pair, yeah.
Yeah, that'll probably
That's
be
cool.
the pair I wear the most because they're cool. They're clear, so
You
they're
get a
kind of
pair
like
with
neutral.
insurance, though, right?
That's cool.
No, because those are cheap, and I do have a pair through insurance, and I screwed up because like I'm not really great in doctor's office, so I ended up paying way too much for the glasses. It's whatever though.
Well, did they got you with the add-ons?
I can see that.
Or something. I don't know. It's
Let me tell you though, I will never not get anti-glare coating on my glasses.
Well, I
'Cause I
did-
didn't do that one time.
Yeah, it
you
has
fucking
that.
see everything in. It's horrible.
yeah.
It is horrible.
Anti-coating?
Anti-glare.
Oh, anti-glare.
So like, there's a reflection. Like if you look at if you would hold like a glass up to your eye, you would like see your eye faintly in it.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know? So they put a reflective like coating on it,
That's fine.
so that you see through it and it doesn't reflect back.
Cool.
Yeah.
And it
Pretty sure I
costs a
got
little
that.
extra,
Pretty sure I caught
but
that.
it's worth
It's gotta
it.
be so worth it, dude.
Oh my god, that was the most annoying year of my life.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I got that. It'll
Something
be,
that you wear every day?
And glasses
Yeah.
are expensive, bro.
Dude, they are
especially
not
when you
cheap.
don't have insurance.
Yeah.
Like when I was in my 20s,
well, they're just
I just
like
had the same
hundreds
fucking
of dollars, right?
well,
hundreds of them.
Yeah, hundreds.
well now too. They have like third-party companies that sell glasses for like way cheaper.
Well, that
Yeah.
is what is going
That-
on.
yeah, they're
that's
ju-
the way to do it.
and you get your prescription, and then you
Yeah.
upload it to a website, and then
Yeah.
they send
Oh,
you
no
your
shit.
glasses, and
That's what they
it's
do.
like way cheaper.
Wow.
Like those glasses are only $65.
Yeah.
No insurance is needed.
No, yeah, you just throw up your prescription and get them.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's dope.
it was crazy though, because I'm not used to having like sight issues, you know. 'Cause
Well, when you get older,
I usually have really great sight, and so like the guys like flipping through them, and they're all like, you put your chin on the thing,
Oh,
you put your
yeah.
eye to the lens, and they're flipping through all the different lenses to see
Yeah.
like what clears it up. And like when he got to the one that clears it up, I was just like, oh yeah,
That's the
like
one.
I haven't seen something this clear, like I haven't seen lettering that's this small, like this clearly in so long.
That's
Like-
interesting. I wonder.
You wonder where you're
how
at?
How did you find out?
Well, okay, so for most of the, I just came to the realization that my brain, I was able to read words that were far away
Yeah, you
because
just
my brain
noticed
was
it.
just making up for my inability to see it well.
Mhm.
And when I was like thinking, I was like, can I actually read that word right now? Like, am I objectively seeing that word and noticing all the details of it?
Right.
Or
yeah.
Are you
am I
filling in
just
the blanks?
noticing the shape
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
You're
sort
just
of through
reading it,
context reading it?
Yeah.
It's a pretty profound observation there.
And I was like, oh, yeah, I'm definitely
Yeah.
not seeing that as well as I should.
Yeah,
Right.
it's funny how your brain does that too. Like
Oh, yeah.
way more than you think it does.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's because your brain deletes. I forget, it's like something like 70 or 80% of what's going on.
Sensory data.
Yeah, because you're getting so much data
Yeah, yeah.
at all times, and you have ears, and you have every like if you really like when you're meditating and you
Yeah.
feel your breath and you're feeling like the light go through you or whatever. Like if you were aware of all of that at once, it'd be hard to really pay attention to.
Yeah.
So your brain just has to filter through so much shit.
Yeah.
That's like when you're driving and you're like, oh, what?
Yeah.
Like all of a sudden you're like, how long have I been just zoned out, like on autopilot?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Time just.
Yeah.
Yeah, the gravity of time.
The gravity of time.
The gravity of time.
We just got done doing some stuff.
We mixed.
We're in the middle of this album, right? Well, towards the end, actually.
Yeah. Towards the end.
Pretty nice. Yeah.
About
Those
to
are some
wrap
of
it.
those lyrics.
About to wrap up track in a couple weeks.
Yeah, we laid down
This week.
acoustics today, and then later today we're going to the CPMAs.
Oh yeah.
CPMA Awards.
It's like the local music awards.
Yep.
It's actually really fancy.
Central Pennsylvania.
Very well done.
Yeah, very well done.
Very well done.
Which we got nominated for Best Rock Band.
Yeah.
2022. That's right. 2022.
Yeah,
right?
Best Rock Band 2022
And best album.
Best
album
rock
of the year.
Album of the year.
Not even Best Rock. Album of the year.
Yeah, album of the year.
Yeah.
For
And
the
then
self-titled one.
You got Hunter Root.
Yeah.
You got 2 as well.
Solo. Yeah, I got
Song of the year.
Song of the Year for Quicksand Sinking.
Yeah.
With Robin Chambers on violin. Woo! And
so good too.
and best songwriter. Yeah.
It's very cool. So yeah, our camp bringing in 4 nominations, pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, even if we don't win any of them, it's still pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? They have a podcast category now.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta get on there.
So we'll get in there for next year.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
Yeah, exactly.
No, this is cool.
That'd
Yeah,
be cool.
it's their 3rd year doing it. We've been there. This will be our 3rd year there.
Yeah.
And then the first year was at Wells Fargo.
Yes.
And then they moved it to Hershey Theater.
Super nice.
And it's fucking badass.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is this really only the 3rd time?
I think so,
Yeah,
right?
I'm pretty
Because
sure.
because COVID.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Because hold on.
It was the first year, and then the second year was COVID.
Was the first year
Yeah.
the year we won for Grimoire,
Yeah.
and then the second year we didn't win anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we were nominated.
But we were nominated.
We were nominated.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
For best rock band,
Yep.
and
A song?
no, I think.
Or was it
I
album
think
too?
You were nominated. We didn't
For
have
other
an
two.
album.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it was just one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
You had one too.
Yeah, I had
Yeah.
two.
You
I
had
had
two.
one or two, and
No,
I
I
didn't
think
win.
you had the same best male song artist or something.
I did have best songwriter,
Yeah,
and I didn't
yeah.
win that.
Yeah.
Conrad won that.
Yes, he
Conrad
did.
Fisher.
Yeah.
You guys, yeah, do you know him? That's
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Not
I
like
forgot you guys.
personally.
I thought you were there, but no. I shot a music video at his church.
We did. I did know about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'll be out now by the time this airs.
Yeah.
Actually, so will be the results of the CPMAs.
Oh,
yeah,
true
exactly.
that.
So yeah, we'll let you guys
Yeah,
know.
we'll insert a thing here that says like 4-time winners.
4-time.
We'll just set them right here, like next time.
yeah.
Just keep all of our.
We don't win
awards.
anything. We just set like random shit up there,
Yeah.
like your fucking Power Ranger helmets or.
Well, we'll just have to do. Do you remember? So for our listeners, for like 7 years, I did this live talk show in Lancaster with my buddy Kyle Paradise, and that's one of the first times I met Medusa Disco before I would join the band, having them on. It was right around the time that you guys were about to release Fork Tongue Fables, so you had done a lot of those songs.
Second album.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and if I recall correctly, from the night, that was the first time you guys ever played "Life Calls Cancer" because it was
Yeah.
just Winton.
Yep.
Yeah.
He had like
He played like his like solo version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which was interesting, and we
Yeah.
should have known back then. Even this stuff was going on. There's a little sus right there.
That's so funny.
And actually, Robin ended up on that one too. Pretty good in the album.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
we did experiment with
But
that
anyway,
one.
we did that show. Fuck, I forget my original point
Yeah, you brought up Max J Variety Show.
because of what we were talking about before. Fuck, I'm surprised this doesn't happen more often.
Yeah. It happens to me all the time. I lose my train of thought.
Come on, guys, what was I talking about?
Oh, well, I don't know. We were talking
Yeah,
about
yeah.
podcast. I was thinking maybe podcast
Oh, yeah,
nomination.
yeah,
CPMAs.
Yeah, CPMAs.
The awards. So
Yeah.
remember when I had the Max J Variety Awards? I don't know if you remember that.
No.
Yeah, I do
I
remember
had
that.
that little award trophy
Yeah.
in the practice space.
Totally.
So
Yeah.
technically, I didn't cheat, but we did do a post. It was mainly like my fans though that
Yeah.
voted on it. But just from winning, I did beat out Medusa Disco.
Yeah.
For that award.
That's
but
funny.
basically my point being, if we could just make our own awards, bro.
Yeah.
The Medusa Disco Awards. Best guitarist, Hunter Root. Best drummer of all time, Alex Almonds.
That's funny.
We're the only nominees, so of course we won the award.
No, it just shows like 4 pictures of all Alex Almonds, and one of them wins like this, and the other ones are disappointed. Yeah. I think that's a Mr. Show joke. That's a good one. Yeah, guys.
Pod.
Pod.
When was the last time we did this? Like,
Oh man, it's been weeks.
Yeah, we had
It's
weeks.
been weeks.
A
Yeah.
month, at least a month.
Yeah,
About a month.
there's so much that's happened
Yeah.
since then.
Oh my
God.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
how much
yeah.
of that do you want to
right?
talk
The
about?
everything, dude.
Oh my God.
You know, yeah. I mean, we can talk about it.
It's true. I mean,
it doesn't matter.
If you get into the nitty gritty of like life,
If you happen to so
a
be
big
watching
thing.
this right now and you happen to hear about my adventures
yeah.
and a little bit of the scoop, I mean, I don't care.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
guys want to talk about it a little bit?
Well, it has been an exciting thing that's happened,
Yeah.
and part of the reason we haven't done the pod.
Yeah.
Not only have we been finishing the album, but Hunter went to L.A.
Yeah.
and has been
LA.
like making some big time moves.
Yeah, big moves. Like I had A&R guys from Atlantic and Warner scope me out. I think it was the first time I said that publicly, that Warner was also.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's another one. I'm not gonna say that one.
Yeah. Right.
But yeah, so like that has trickled down, and there's a lot to figure out in a way with it, but it's a foot in the door, so to speak, for me and us.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
And it's a crazy time because it's in the beginning stages, so everything is still somewhat in limbo. So it's like kind of stressful. But
Yeah.
but it's just we just been powering on and kind of just like doing our thing and just knowing that there's potentially some crazy shit in the background.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know? It's an interesting time, dude. It's crazy.
Very.
We've never had eyes on us like this exactly, so
Yeah.
yeah.
That's really what it is.
Yeah. So that's why we haven't done pod. And then and that's the majority of it. I mean, what other than that we've been like
We've been choosing to spend our time doing vocals and guitars.
yeah, it was just
Yeah.
like a bunch
Writing.
of recording,
Yeah.
hardcore.
Busting
Yeah.
out
I
the
mean,
album.
fuck.
Actually writing and finishing the album
Yeah.
because we had songs to write when we were like
Right.
we got some
Yeah.
podcasts banked.
Yeah,
let's,
that
let's
is what
freaking
happened.
let's
That was the
freaking
other
go.
thing. Yeah.
We had some
banked a
banked.
bunch.
We spent a bunch of time in the studio. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we had never done that. We would always talked about it, like taking it a month.
Yeah.
Right.
Just fucking bang out some songs.
We did we cancel or we pushed a gig that we didn't quite book yet? Is that
Yeah.
what we did?
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
what's
Yeah.
happening,
And then cut out like a 2-month chunk
Oh yeah.
to just rip her down. And then like
In the middle of that, like all this. other
yeah, in the
stuff's
middle of
happening.
all this crazy shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
we're like, should we be doing it? Should we be waiting in a way? But we just like kept going.
Yeah,
obviously.
I think, it's like the steam behind. I think what really it's funny when you find yourself like having anxiety or doubts or fears or anything.
Yeah.
Like really just diving into like the work has
Exactly.
been so therapeutic.
Exactly.
Because
Oh,
we
yeah.
really enjoy what we're doing.
Right.
And like you're finishing your album.
Yeah.
Then you're coming and doing sessions with us. And then I'm mixing it at home. And it's just like this whole continuum of like stuff bubbling and rising and
Yeah.
and moving in the right direction. you know?
Yeah. It keeps it does fucking give you it gives you a bone to chew on and stop you from thinking about a bunch of crazy shit. But then it also keeps you focused on what matters.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's what fucking matters is the music, right?
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, I feel like that's the other thing.
I think there's a lyric in there like keep, because I was thinking like keep the wolves away, and
Yeah.
you said something, give you a bone to chew on.
Yeah.
Bone to chew on to keep the wolves away.
Yeah.
Like that's a line or
That
something.
is a line. That's a cool line.
Yeah, that's something.
That is cool.
Like keep
It's like somewhat
yourself something
paradoxical,
to
but,
do.
like-
Give yourself something to do so that
For
you're
sure.
keeping the things that are on the peripheral away.
Yeah.
The darkness.
The darkness.
The darkness inside.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Keeping the darkness at bay.
Yeah.
Is, the human condition.
The thoughts and feelings that fucking overwhelm you and shit, or that can start to overwhelm you if you let them.
They creep on
You
in.
know, there's so many insecurities that come from what happened. You know,
Oh yeah.
like I mean, it's just, I don't know. It's weird because it's two projects. Medusa, this project has been main project for me the whole time. And then the thing that blew up was a side project. So now there's this like a dynamic shift.
Potentially, yeah. Well,
mean,
it almost has to, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there was a dynamic shift that's happened. Like, so I was doing a lot of the socials That's another thing that's happened like in the last month. I was doing a lot of the socials with Medusa, and I was doing a lot of the posting and a lot of the behind the scenes stuff, and then you guys started doing a lot of that because I had all this shit coming my way.
Yeah.
So that was something else that happened.
That's really what happened. Is it's like, oh shit, like
fuck.
You want to make sure that the course, you know, it forces you to like throw your hand on the wheel and like, you know, sort of.
So that was cool. Yeah. So like you guys stepped up and like noticed like a hole just for a little bit while I like stepped away just because of the way things went, and then you guys filled that hole and then kept the ball rolling, and then here we are. So now like I'm in like this new state where like things are happening that I used to be doing that are just happening now, and like I'm somewhat out of the loop, but in like a good way. Where it's like
you're not like you're not it doesn't rely every decision.
Yeah, everything doesn't rely on me. And it's like it's refreshing in a way. It's kind of cool. But at first I felt really guilty. But then as soon as I realized that you guys like were okay with it and it was all right, like then I was like kind of proud of you.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Also at this point we've sort of, you know, gotten finally into the point where things are synergizing directly together. Like we just did the video for Blood and Honey and cross-posted it, and I mean, it's done the best that any single has done. Exactly. It's getting more plays than Painters. At least in this. That tends to dip back down, but
it will.
It's definitely doing very well. And we're seeing that, like, you know, rising tide, if you will. That's definitely like 100% true.
Yeah, exactly, and that's just going to continue to show. Didn't you just explain some random story about how we got that Pittsburgh gig or something? Like, how did that happen?
Oh, yeah. Well,
isn't that like a direct manifestation of this my solo stuff? Kind of.
Oh no, that was just one person that contacted. So this Pittsburgh gig we're gonna play the 29th of April. Well, it goes into that in an indirect way though too, because our fans are the ones who are now like reaching out and getting us. Andy and
in the first place
are like. No. Like, they're preaching the word of you and us.
Shout out to Amy and Andy.
Amy and Andy.
So there are Pittsburgh connects. And we've got much love out in Pittsburgh.
No, we haven't before them. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They're the shit.
Yeah, exactly.
But I thought you said there was something.
No, there was a guy. So the thing where that connects is that Amy was telling me a story. I was talking to her today about the details of the gig. And she was saying somebody actually from West Virginia contacted her.
Oh, and said that's what it was.
She heard about you through Town Rat Heathen on TikTok.
Gotcha.
And then, you know, found Medusa that way.
Yeah.
And was like, the Medusa band is going to be there. Like, so he's potentially like most likely driving from West Virginia.
Driving from West Virginia to come see us when he liked my solo stuff.
Right.
But because I'm in the band, he's going to come see us.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what we want to happen. Exactly. Now that's just one guy, but hopefully that happens to like 1,000 people.
Well, hopefully the dream
it.
is for it to be completely synergistic, so that, you know, people might find out about it either way.
Yeah, and vice versa. Yeah.
Which has been the way it happened almost up until now.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool.
I mean, shit. When I started my solo project, you know, Medusa is way bigger than I was.
Yeah.
You know, and big for our local scene for sure.
Right.
And then, oh shit, what was I gonna say? There it was. It happened.
Oh, that you were gay. You know, maybe that it was helpful that you were like.
Oh yeah. No, that Medusa.
Crowd already there.
Initially, So when I released, when I released solo stuff, I had a few hundred fans already.
Yeah, exactly.
And dude, that means the world when you start out. But when you put something on like DistroKid or whatever, and it puts it on all platforms, and then there's like three people listening to your song you released.
Oh yeah.
And it's a defeating feeling.
I know.
So many of us, probably all of us, have gone through that as artists, releasing their first song, or whatever, you know. So like having a few hundred for your first release was like.
Plus, I think you guys have always been kind of successful, though. I mean, as far as like having it.
Actually, for sure.
Technically, because of that effect, actually, because when we did our first show at the Chameleon, we like sold like almost 100 tickets.
Yeah, we sold like 100 tickets
for our first show.
That's
and
awesome.
It's basically because A, we had done a bunch of acoustic shows.
Yeah.
B, because Winton was in a band called the Social Oddities and had a lot of leftover fans
Oh,
that
yeah.
actually came to watch us.
I forgot about that. That
So
was
that's
a
the
huge
same
factor.
effect.
Yeah.
That's the same
Yeah.
effect.
That's how we even got the
Yeah.
show at the Chameleon was
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
Winton had just
Exactly.
started playing there.
Shout
as
out
the
to
Social
Winton.
Oddities. Yeah, shout out to Winton.
No, that's so true.
Yeah.
That's actually a great example when us starting in Medusa Disco because like Winton brought us together and had so many connections.
Yeah.
Dude, we didn't have to go through that fucking beginning phase.
Not as much.
Not
no.
as much, yeah,
Not
yeah.
as much.
Dude, Winton brought us all together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Winton
so funny.
called me and asked
Yeah.
me if I wanted to do the thing because he was
Well-
like the
well, actually, though-
the guy driving the bus at that point.
Actually, though, in the room, like we were all talking, and I was the one that piped up and said, "What about Max J?"
That's true.
Yeah.
Like
That
we,
is true.
Like we were in the bus and we were looking
About
for
who to record.
about who to record
'Cause
with.
there was a bassist already. But shout out
Yeah.
to Anthony.
Yeah.
Shout out to Anthony. And we were driving.
Yeah.
And
Threesville.
we were talking and we were going through people and
Yeah.
I was like, bro, like Tony's been saying to record with Justin. Let's just record
Yeah.
So
with
it's
Justin.
Tony then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Tony.
Shout out to Tony for bringing.
Dude,
being
and then
there.
the third thing though about that was me and Winton playing parties.
Yes, you guys would go
So
to parties.
us just playing duo
Oh, yeah.
brought a
Jamming.
lot of fans
Yeah.
to the first show.
Not even like performing, just
Yeah, not
jamming
even
around a
not even
camp-
performing. Yeah,
campfire.
just fucking.
Well,
around.
I saw that effect too. Like
So
at
that brought-
some of those festivals we
Yeah.
play. There's almost like this unspoken after show concert that like
Yeah.
D and
Yeah.
you and Winton are gonna be.
Everybody
and
is
then whoever
like,
else wants to jam, Alex maybe will play percussion, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just would like
So
sit
many
back and
guitar
watch
cases.
it. Now, during those times, I'll confess, I was very high on drugs. The kind that make me not want to play music. So I might have joined in
I feel it.
more. I know I did sometimes, but I might have joined in more. But I did get to watch it, and there was something about people being captivated by,
Yeah.
you know, one of you just doing a solo number.
Definitely.
I think if you really think about the genesis of you doing acoustic stuff solo, like I remember you playing like Little Red Riding Hood around a fire at a festival.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and people being like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah.
And,
Oh,
like
yeah.
before you recorded it. You know?
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
like
yeah.
a year before you did it.
For sure.
So it's like, you know, it's kind of like you were always gonna do that.
Definitely.
You know?
Absolutely.
There's a bunch of those songs. One of those songs was like Pine Box.
Right.
I remember
Yeah.
every time, because like that was Mandy's favorite songs. She like loved that we did that. But every time Mandy was around, and you know Hunter would be there, like, oh, anybody got
their
like
guitar.
anything they want to
Yeah.
hear?
Yeah.
Mandy would be like, Pine Box, you
Yes.
know.
I remember that phase.
Yeah, and I mean that song came out of that too. So that
Well, how does she feel about the recorded one?
Oh, she loves it.
Because sometimes people have in their mind the way they think it should
Yeah.
be. You know?
Yeah.
I've
I
heard
think-
it a lot of times.
I think we transcribed that well, exceptionally well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a fun song.
Hell yeah.
I'm glad we did that.
Yeah,
that's
Pine
it.
Box on the self-titled album, just so
Yeah.
you guys know if you want to check it out.
Yeah,
But those
yeah,
are
for
some
sure.
of the early songs that you did by
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah.
Well, not like, you know, obviously you had the first batch of songs that became the Medusa songs, like Park Bench Patience
Yep.
and stuff. But the ones that didn't, for whatever reason, we found we're still tapping into that.
Yeah,
with
yeah,
Blood and
exactly.
Honey, which we just released.
Yeah.
Is like a slightly reworked song that you did,
Old
what,
tune.
like eight years ago, maybe longer?
Yeah.
It literally is old Medusa.
It's so old. Yeah.
It's funny. It popped up on my YouTube feed the other day.
The video.
Yeah, Mixing Blood and Honey,
Yeah.
the old one. I was just
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I was just like, oh wow, that's funny.
Did it? I think I deleted it.
Oh, it's still up.
Is it?
Yeah, it's still up.
Oh, I want to delete it.
Well, you should, you
I
should
wanna
mark it as
delete it.
private.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, I meant to. I talked to you about that.
You did?
Yeah, I want to
Yeah.
delete that shit. I don't want that shit. on there.
Well, it's probably on. Maybe you.
It's
got rid
only
of
on
it.
YouTube.
I was gonna say maybe it's on SoundCloud and you got rid of it there. I don't know.
Maybe.
When's the last time you went on SoundCloud?
It's been a long time.
You got mad hits on SoundCloud, I'm sure.
I did put Town Rat on Heathen there because somebody told me to put it on there though.
Yeah.
So I put it on there.
Yeah, right on.
Yeah.
That used to be the way, like especially for.
SoundCloud, yeah.
Oh yeah, especially for like new artists.
Dude, now it's like, I mean, I might be totally wrong because I'm not on it, but I remember like it was a lot of rappers then,
Oh yeah.
like hip hop.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
100%. That's like Post Malone.
Well, that
Mhm.
Those kind of people.
Yeah.
Came up that way.
Yeah, I remember him telling his story. He just posted one night on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
And then,
yeah.
Yeah, it was like overnight.
Retweeted by some big rapper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
Wiz Khalifa or somebody.
Yeah. And then he was found, I thought he was found by, like, wasn't he, like, brought up by Justin Bieber? I could be wrong by that.
I don't know.
I could be so
no
wrong.
clue.
So wrong.
I know Chris.
Do you guys follow him?
Who?
Post Malone?
No.
No.
He's so fucking chill, dude.
Oh,
He
yeah.
seems
I know
like a
that.
chill
It
dude.
is
Yeah, I know that.
insane.
about
I've
him.
seen him on
Like
things.
his personality, like his switch. He's like really tight with Billy Strings too. But yeah, like his personality over the years has just. He's so fucking wholesome, dude.
Yeah,
Love it.
yeah,
I
that's
fucking
cool.
love it. But he has a family now, so I mean, it's got to be part of it and everything. I just love seeing that. I love seeing artists or just people that are like fucking rich and famous that are just fighting a good fight,
Keanu Reeves.
dude.
Keanu Reeves, dude. He's
Keanu-
like-
What did you say? How did you say that? What's the guy's name for the Matrix, bro? What's his name?
Keanu, dude.
Keanu.
I did
Where's
not
that
get that.
accent coming from?
Keanu Reeves,
You
dude.
talking about Keanu Reeves just suddenly an extra from Point Break?
Dude, I just got excited because he's one of those guys.
Yeah, he
he's
is.
one of those super famous dudes that's like insanely chill.
That's what you
Oh
got to
my
do,
God,
dude.
yeah.
You gotta Dave Grohl it.
Yep.
You gotta Dave Grohl it.
Keanu
Yeah.
Reeves at Dave Grohl it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if it has to do with, like, if you think about it, they kind of have the same, like, look going on.
Oh, especially now.
Actually, you got, like, half of Dave Grohl going on right now.
Oh yeah.
Give it a couple, like, 10 years, you'll be growing pretty hard.
Growling.
Growling.
Yeah, if I can ever like actually get a full.
You're
beard.
right, though. I think what it is like, so when you get to be successful, and you're also really talented,
Yeah.
you can either be like Axl Rose or Dave Grohl, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, you really want to be careful with how that can lead you astray. But Dave Grohl's a good example
Yeah.
of like a dude who's fucking just seems wholesome and chill. And he does so many things. He's done documentaries. They did like a horror movie.
Yeah.
They're doing whatever they want, and he's recording all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
With whoever he wants at any given time, jamming with Paul
Yeah.
McCartney.
They're definitely they're like a iconic band, rock band these days for sure, and are carrying the torch of like hard rock,
Yeah, man.
and at least keeping it in the mainstream as much as possible.
It's them and Queens, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah,
Once again,
Queens.
Greta Van Fleet.
Greta Van Fleet. Yeah.
Metallica's still around, but they're not really doing that much. I mean, they do have a new album coming out, but
Yeah, I would say there's bands like the Black Keys and Cage the Elephant, but they're not like hard rock.
No.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they're not as hard rock as us.
Yeah.
Like that's why I think Foo is like a good example of
Absolutely.
like
Oh yeah.
that would be sick to open for them.
It would be
Oh, that
Dave
is.
Grohl if you're listening.
Dave Grohl, we love you.
We love you.
We love you.
We want to open for you. We think you would like our band.
Yep, check it out.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Check it out. Check it out.
Link in the description. Click and subscribe. Comment those links.
Yeah, we're gonna start telling people to subscribe.
Oh yeah, subscribe to our pod, bro.
Yeah.
Subscribe.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever said that.
We've never said it.
Yeah,
Oh, we
how
have a Patreon too. If you
Yeah.
want to give us money, you can do it that way. And we like release jams that we do, like early
Yep.
shit.
It's really dope. Yeah, we have the recording set up, like the album quality setup,
Yeah.
but in the practice space.
Improv.
Improv jams.
Improv
We
jams.
we jam. We open up every practice with a jam.
Every time.
Every
Every
practice.
fucking time, dude.
Yep.
15 to
And
30 minutes.
Some of them are dope.
Some of them are really
Some
dope.
songs have come
Unbiased.
from them.
And yeah, songs come
Hot Rod
from.
was directly from
Yeah,
the jam.
you
Yeah.
could hear a birth of a song, and then we'll make it a song like 6 months later, and you'd be
Yeah.
like, dude, I fucking have the.
There's-
the jam.
We did that for Upswing. There's,
the jam was
Yeah,
dope.
Upswing jam.
The
Yeah.
Get By.
Yeah, it's really worth it too.
Yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken, like it's just a buck.
Just $1.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
it's
just a buck.
You
Like-
can pay more if you really like love
Yeah,
us.
but
There's
you
some
get it
people
all
who do
for
that.
$1.
Shout out to Andy.
Yeah.
You get it all for $1.
Yeah, it's worth it.
Yeah.
And it does help us out because at this point now, I mean, we're talking some big stuff maybe on the horizon, but we still poor as fuck right now.
Oh my god,
Oh, yeah.
we're so poor.
Big broke, dude. Big broke.
It's-
We do all this because we love it, and
Yeah.
we believe in it, and we like hanging out with each other and
Oh, yeah.
creating things together.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
And you guys seem to like to be a part of it too. So
Yeah, thanks for coming along
If you
on
didn't come
this
along, we wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Fan brain journey
I was
with
talking
us.
about that with Amy today on the phone, and she was just singing our praises and saying how we were genuine dudes and everything. And
Right on.
I was like, yeah, thank you, because that is a good compliment. But also, she's literally moving things to get
Yeah.
us out there. Like that's the people who love it and who get something from it. That's why we do it.
Oh my gosh,
Oh,
yeah.
There's
100%.
nothing like that when you play a show and somebody you can tell just had an experience where there's a slight tangent. The King Crimson documentary that just came out, so good. And
Nice.
when you hear Robert Fripp talk about what he views music is doing and being, I think you would really dig it. It's
Yeah.
very like Sam Harris.
Yeah.
And he's like, that is a sacred, like you're allowing the silence to produce like the highest form of a life experience for some people. And when they have that experience where they're like the most present and alive in that moment because of like
Music.
what the music is doing.
Yeah.
And it does it for everyone.
Yeah.
And
It's
like a
bringing
sacred
people to the
event.
moment. Yeah. That's
People-
beautiful. I love
People
it.
are drawn to that, and it's like, he's like, if you allow yourself to not be involved, paraphrasing, get yourself out of the way,
Yep.
and embrace the silence. Music always comes from it. And he says,
Yep.
music is forever and is always there. We're just not always present with it, and
Yeah.
we're not always aligned. But we can get there.
That's
whenever we
awesome.
want. It's
Oh, I
always
gotta
there.
watch that.
It's like, yeah, it's really.
Dude, I love it.
Do you have? If I give you something on a thumb drive, would you be able to watch it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll shoot it off.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds right up my alley.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah. I'm into that. Oh man, I had a thought while you were saying that. I don't remember. That's good stuff. What were you talking about?
Just
Good stuff. What are you
just
talking about?
the connection between the music, the audience, and the musicians.
Oh, yeah,
really
and
what the
Amy,
musician
that's
is
right,
doing this
yeah.
arcane thing.
Yeah.
No, for
Where they're
sure,
like-
yeah.
They're just servicing the fucking music to
Yeah.
happen.
No, I like the idea of staying out of the way because I think that's so true.
Yeah.
And another way to say that in a way is like surfing the song. It's like the other end of that, where you got to let the song reveal itself to you
Yeah.
in a way. We always use the analogy, like marble or whatever,
Yeah.
like a what's the word I'm
Sculpture.
thinking? Yeah, sculptor.
Yeah, sculptor.
Because they like to say that the sculpt is inside the block
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, that it reveals the sculpture reveals itself.
Yeah.
Through
Yeah.
That is what it's like. We're
You're like uncovering it.
peering into the veil and drawing out music.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It sounds hippy dippy as fuck, dude, but it's true.
I mean,
always
if you've
say-
ever cried while listening to music, I mean, something is happening in your brain
Yeah.
that it's moving you in a way. I mean, there's definitely, we don't quite understand it.
Yeah.
However you want to get hippy dippy with it.
Oh yeah. In my
I
head,
will.
I'm like, we're archaeologists digging up bones and
Yeah.
finding ancient discoveries. Like these
Yeah.
songs, because you got to just view the song as bigger than yourself.
Yeah.
You can't like say like,
Exactly.
I am bigger than this song.
Yeah.
You got to view the song as bigger than yourself, so that you can kind of, support the song.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's an interesting thing because intent has so much to do with it. So like, some certain people would come to some band with songs and be like, this is my song and we have to play it this way and this is the way it is and you guys are going to help me make this thing that I made like come to life.
Yeah.
And that can get in the way of potential growth of the idea.
Yeah.
And it's like
The
instead
song
of
could be
coming with,
better.
I have this half molded thing like let's all make it better.
Yeah.
That's how you get yourself out of it, where you're like,
Yeah.
like realizing the collective will is always better.
Definitely.
If everybody has the same intent and goal.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say you're better off, and if you're in a band with someone and they come in with a half of an idea and they're open to working on it, you're way better off than somebody coming in with a full idea
And being rigid about
and
it.
being rigid about it,
Yeah.
even if it's a good song.
Yeah.
Because I bet that there'll be something you can do to make it better.
Well, that's like
You know what I
is.
mean? There always is, dude.
That's like with Blood and Honey. We did it pretty faithfully to the original.
Right.
But just because it was us in the room
Yeah.
jamming on it, different ideas just manifested.
I mean, we lengthened that end part a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
And cut out the
Yeah.
one repeating vocal
I could
part.
have said that's not how the song goes.
Exactly.
It's not recorded that way.
Yeah.
I recorded it this way.
Right.
Listen,
Right.
now I played it for you guys and made
Exactly.
you. Well, I could have
This is how it
pretended to
goes.
make you try and do it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you guys would have told me no, and you should have.
Well, even Hazel from the Maze, there was that whole other verse was cut out.
Yeah.
And the solo put in.
Right.
Just because it felt
Yeah.
appropriate. At the
We're
time.
all open to it.
You
Oh,
have
yeah.
to be open to
Yeah.
potentials.
And that was your idea.
That was my
listening
idea.
back to it in
I was just like, oh, we don't
Yeah.
need this verse. It
Yeah.
should be a guitar solo.
yeah. Imagine if I was fucking
Stubborn.
married to that verse.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, it's
Ah,
like-
no, that
I
verse
think
is
you-
gotta
I
It
think
has to
you-
be there.
I thought maybe you did repeat the first one. And
Maybe that's what it was.
And it wasn't written yet.
Yeah.
So it was easier to like.
Maybe that is what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, not being super precious with songs too,
Yeah.
because at the end of the
Anything like
day,
that.
like at the end of the day, if you look at the goal of a band is like 10 songs a year, you know?
Yeah.
This is the goal.
Yeah.
Roughly.
Sure.
You know, we'll probably have 9 on this one, but
Yeah.
you know, you want to get a piece of vinyl a year, roughly.
I think it's
So
a good
that's
goal, yeah.
if you don't get too precious about that, you know, you're gonna
It's achievable.
There'll be more songs to come.
Yeah, exactly.
As long as you like the one you're doing,
Right.
it doesn't have to be
Have
you
you
the only one.
Yeah,
you know?
you should have confidence in your abilities and faith in yourself and everything in everything to know that it doesn't all depend on this one song.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
Oh yeah.
write a bunch of good songs.
Yeah, exactly. Have you tried just writing every song good?
Yeah, make every song good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then and don't be attached to it.
Don't be attached to it, because then sometimes, yeah, you can have a song that it shouldn't maybe even exist. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that. I don't think that's happened to us, but there's definitely songs that could have been released that I'm glad did not get released.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
Yeah.
And probably for the box set, if we ever get
and the
super
flip
famous,
for you, which is funny.
they'll come
Yeah.
out.
I think it's the same song too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same one.
Oh yeah, that's hilarious.
Ah,
My Dear, right?
No, that's not the one.
Ah,
That's
that would
not
be
the one
funny.
you're saying?
No. But that's true, because you guys did a.
We did do that, and he
electric
wanted it.
version of it.
Yeah.
We did an electric version of it and then redid Beautiful Creatures instead.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
put a song we already recorded on instead of
Yeah.
putting a new song on.
And
but it was changed arrangement.
To be
Yeah,
frank,
different arrangement.
Yeah.
there was a part added. That was
Yeah.
basically
Yeah.
it. But like I was
Yeah, it is.
I was adamantly against it too. I was like, no, dude, it should just be My Dear.
And it was just you,
It
if
was
I remember
just me.
correctly.
Yeah, that's why it didn't happen.
Classic, outvoted scenario.
No, I was referring to like abandoned, like people maybe don't know, but the self-titled record was a continuation of the project that we abandoned as the 4-piece.
Yeah, that's true.
And there
Yeah.
were 3 songs done. Well, no, 2 songs completely done,
Yeah.
and a handful of songs that we were working on.
Yeah.
And Doors with Keys was one of those.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
ended up being that we went into.
Yep.
But yeah, those songs exist.
Yeah.
You know, there are pretty decent mixes of those songs.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that they were not on that album or didn't get released. Nothing, you know, no offense to Winton
No.
meant by that. But I mean, that's maybe part of the reason that we decided to part ways too, is
Yeah.
what we were trying to do wasn't the same thing.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think that's a huge part of it, dude.
Yeah.
And it was just starting to surface in some ways.
He really wanted to go in a direction that I don't think we were too keen on going.
Yeah.
Nope.
And we just so happened.
And we wanted to go in a direction
Yeah.
that I don't think he was as
And we
keen.
didn't even know that.
No, but
we were just gelling though.
But we had jammed on Billy at that point.
Yeah.
And I remember him thinking that was like a stretch. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
And thinking about that now, that doesn't feel that way at all.
Not even
Nah.
close.
Like not even close.
No.
That's part of the color now.
Yeah.
But so there was definitely musical differences.
Yeah,
Yeah, for
that was
sure.
definitely a part of it.
Definitely. But I think the cool thing about that, sometimes when that happens in a fandom, you're like, Alex is like, what the fuck is you gonna say right now? A little prolapse Andy over there. No, what I'm saying is, for the fans that because I'll hear from Chris that sometimes he misses the screaming.
Yeah,
but
for
he
sure.
gets that if he wants to go see and listen to Winton. It's
Yeah.
still a thing.
Yeah.
He's doing it exactly the way he wants to do it.
Yeah.
And it's a great product. I like his last album.
Mm-hmm.
And man, if you're a fan of what we were doing, you get 2 albums now.
Yeah.
And now you get 3 because
Yeah.
Root's doing an
Yeah.
album
True.
too. So it's
Yeah,
like
true.
kind of
There's a lot of music.
Yeah.
A lot of music.
Yeah.
And that's really all. As long as we're still making good music,
Yeah.
things change, but the good music keeps going.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Wow. So,
Yeah.
do we want to call it?
Yeah, I
don't
think
even
that's
remember-
solid.
I don't know how long it's been.
Yeah,
Neither
we
do
were
I.
going to go a little shorter.
It's
I think
probably
we started at just about 40, 45 where we're at.
Yeah, we got to go to this award ceremony today, so we got to
Yeah.
get ready for that.
Yeah, I gotta get spiffy and shit.
But we didn't want to miss another week. We missed this week,
Right.
Because of the recording. But we'll be back on our regular schedule as much as we can for the time being.
Yeah.
And thanks for joining us on Van Brain. It's been good to be
Yeah.
back with you
Yeah,
guys.
yeah,
Yeah, it
this was
feels
great.
good.
This was
Yeah.
great.
Totally.
All right.
Yeah.
Van Brain.
Deuces. Bye.